It is December 23rd, and the best thing you can do on a day like today is just stay inside. We'll take a quick peek outside there, but the worst of it is over. We didn't get much snow. It's kind of hard to tell how much we did get. Some places there's hardly any on the ground, and some places there's 4 or 5 inches. But the wind was the big story around here. It's starting to die down now, but we had really heavy wind for about 5 hours, from about 5 a.m. till about 10 a.m. It's still pretty windy out there, but this morning it was absolutely howling. Melissa left for the gym about 4:45 a.m. and at that point it was just raining. It was about 40 degrees and rain, and by the time she got back at like 6:15 or 6:20, we probably had a couple inches of snow on the ground and 50-mile-an-hour winds. Right now it's 2 degrees, so it went from 40 to 2 in about 5 or 6 hours. Oh, and by the way, the equipment shed down there, it's still standing. I've had several people tell me they're convinced it's going to blow over, but today has been a very good test for it. So far it's passed. I have seen way more snow moving sideways than falling from the sky today. It's just blowing everywhere. Like I said, we'll get out there and plow a little bit later on, but who knows, maybe the wind will blow it all off. The weather's kind of all jacked up for the next week or so. I think it's supposed to stay cold until Tuesday or Wednesday, but like New Year's Eve, they're calling for like 57 degrees and rain. So we'll see what happens. But for now, we're gonna stay inside, do some work in the building, and then after that, we'll fire up the LX and clean up what snow needs cleaned up. Well, there's the old highboy sitting out in the snow. But what I'm gonna work on right now is this section right here. I've got a bunch of 14 footers stained up, ready to go. I think I've got, what do I have? 20 of them, yeah. So that basically gets you a little over 20 linear feet, because I need 7 feet from there to there. Actually, it's just a little bit more than that. I've got a slight gap up at the top, but that will be covered with trim anyways. So if I've got 20 boards, they finish out a little over 7 inches wide. So that'll get me a little over 20 feet across here. We are gonna have to venture out though in a little bit down to the wood yard and get some more wood out of the woodshed. This is all I have left in the back of the sidekick right here. I've got a bunch of oak over by the wood stove. I just use it mostly overnight. This is a mix of some maple and cherry, a couple little pieces of oak left in here. Just when I said the wind was dying down, it is not. All right, this is the first time I'm actually going to do any work with the LX here. And to be honest, this may be a little bit pointless. There's not enough to use the snowblower. I mean, we'll use it a little bit, but there's ice underneath all this. And the wind is still blowing 30, probably 40-mile-an-hour gusts at times. And but I do want to get a little bit off the concrete over here in front of the house, and we'll hit the driveway. But probably tomorrow morning, Christmas Eve, when the winds die down, we'll get things cleaned up a little better. But the cab, so far, I love it. I do have a jacket on, and already discovered I don't need the jacket. Very nice and toasty in here. So far, I am loving the R14 tires. We'll see what it's like going up this hill here with the blade down. But the problem is, it was 40 degrees this morning, and then we've got some rain that turned to ice on top of that. But the ground isn't really frozen yet, even though it's -3 right now. But yeah, it's pulling this hill no problem at all. I really like these tires. Very nice. We're gonna run over to neighbor Cliff's here. We'll plow off his concrete area. Nothing to plow over here. Clifford already was out here with a shovel this morning, it looks like. You can see what he did up there with his firewood baskets. He's just got 3 of them lined up. Those are ones I brought over this fall and put a big tarp over all of them. And then just the center will open up. That's the bin that they're working out of. So obviously, with the little bit of plowing that I just did, I can't tell you everything I like or dislike about this setup for plowing snow, but I can tell you this: the heater in this thing works fantastic, nice and toasty in the cab. And the other thing, the R14 tires, really liking them so far. It seems this gets up and down the driveway with more traction, better than the MX5400 with the industrial tires on. I'm not 100% sure, but so far I really like these tires. And remember, I had the rears loaded with bio ballast, I think it's called. Weighs 11.7 pounds per gallon, so I've got about 257 pounds of weight in each rear tire. But the wind right now is literally rocking the tractor back and forth. It's just howling. I thought it would be over a while ago, but it appears that it's going to be like this all afternoon and probably into this evening.
You never know. You might get horses someday. Real horses.
So you can already tell in this video, it's cold out.
It is cold.
Good day to be inside or in the cab of that tractor. I really like it so far. I was just telling them on camera, I can't wait to get more snow now. You know, I got to use a blower for a total of...
I definitely am good with snow, but the wind and the cold can stop.
We can't even tell if it's still snowing or... I don't even think it is. I think it's just getting thrown up into the air and blown all over the place out there.
Levi just told me that a friend of ours just posted on Facebook to be careful that it's so windy that his trampoline blew from his backyard, hit the side of his house, knocked out his air conditioning unit, and then proceeded to go on to the neighbor's house, knocked out their wire and cable to their house.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I saw that.
Pretty powerful. Oh, did you see? That's pretty powerful, and that's a shame. So
yeah,
that's too bad. That
the only good thing is the kids won't be using the trampoline for a little while anyway.
Yeah, but now you have to get air conditioning unit fixed and see what's
it knocked it completely off the pedestal. I saw the pictures.
Put a picture. What a shame. He said nothing says Merry Christmas like
your trampoline blown through the neighborhood.
So sorry. Yeah, it's very cold, very windy. That can stop, but I do love the snow. It's pretty. From nice sitting by a fire and you look out the window.
Look at that out there.
Beautiful.
That is crazy. We'll make sure the equipment shed's still standing.
Yeah, it just kind of picks up and...
I couldn't imagine those people like in, I guess, the Dakotas. It's got to just be brutal. I mean, you wouldn't last long out there today. You really wouldn't. And it's -3 last time I checked. I have no idea about wind chill and all that, but the real temperature is -3 degrees, and the wind will not quit. I know I keep talking about it, but we haven't seen weather like this in quite some time.
It dropped fast. I went to the gym at 10 to 5 this morning and it was 37 degrees.
Yeah.
And it's below zero.
Yeah, -3 now.
Yeah.
But anyway, we wanted to just take an opportunity. We're not going to put a video out for a couple days, but thank everyone for watching the channel, commenting, sending us Christmas cards, all that stuff. The people that bought the fire starter and the merchandise, really appreciate it. And by the way, more fire starter will be available probably right at January 1. That's what we're shooting for. But yeah, we just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and hope you get to spend some good quality time with your family, and hope you can stay warm.
So anyways, thanks for being here. We do hope you have a Merry Christmas, and thanks so much for joining in, adding a comment, and sharing these videos with others. We appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.